Hi you guys. So I'm back. I promised on my last video that I was going to start vlogging more. So here I am vlogging more. I have to apologize for my background and my lighting and my camera, all of that good stuff. I am moving, so life is chaos right now. So this was as good as it was going to get. And it's already been 2 weeks since I announced our pregnancy on YouTube, which is crazy how fast time goes. I'm like, I'm gonna vlog once a week, and then all of a sudden it's been 2 weeks. So here I am. On this video, I kind of just want to do a quick little update of what the first trimester was like for me, finding out I was pregnant, going through the first trimester again after having had miscarriages, the worries, all of that good stuff. I've had a couple questions, so I'm gonna try to answer those questions. Also have to apologize, I'm sick. Anyway, so pretty much for my first trimester, as far as symptoms go, I had no idea I was pregnant when I took the pregnancy test, and I swear the whole time I was trying to conceive, it's like, I swear I'm pregnant this month, I can feel it, like, da-da-da, I swear I have these symptoms, and I swear your brain just, like, starts making you think these things. And the month that I was actually pregnant, I was like, for sure I'm not pregnant this month, like, I did not feel pregnant at all. And what do you know, I had a positive pregnancy test, and here we are. I probably didn't start getting symptoms until about 2 weeks after I'd found out I was pregnant, so about week 5. First symptoms I probably started noticing was breast tenderness, which I still have. Most people's are gone by this point, but I still have it, which is awesome. It's miserable, actually, but it's okay. So I had that, and I still have that. Nausea and morning sickness. I fortunately only threw up one time the first trimester, but I was nauseous pretty much all the time. I felt like I could throw up pretty much all the time, and especially in the mornings, and I was really bad at night also. During the middle of the day I could usually catch a little break, but pretty much from week 5 to week 13, just sick and felt gross. Wanted to be in bed all day, still want to be in bed all day. Another symptom that I had is around week 8, I had really bad lower back pain, and I was like, no way, this is normal. Could have sworn I was miscarrying. I was freaking out, went to the doctor the next day as soon as it had started, because I couldn't, it was hurt to walk, it hurt to bend over, it hurt to do everything. The only thing that would help was laying down in bed and cuddling my pregnancy pillow, which I highly recommend. But anyways, so I had super bad lower back pain, so if you're watching this and you have really bad lower back pain and you're worried, most likely it's just normal. And I think it was just all my tendons and muscles and everything relaxing for the baby. Week 8 was my worst week by far, this pregnancy. I felt the sickest that week. I had lower back pain and all of that good stuff. Also, another symptom I've been having, as you can probably tell right now, is I'm out of breath so quickly all the time. I'm like, holy cow. So shortness of breath is a huge one that I've been having. Those are pretty much all of the symptoms that I've experienced. Cravings for sure, and I haven't had a ton of aversions. I haven't really cooked. It's hard for me to do the smells, but I crave carbs and salty things like crazy. I eat those soft pretzels that you can buy from the grocery store in the freezer every single day, which is so bad, because I know you're supposed to be eating healthier and doing all this stuff for the baby, but it just hasn't happened yet. And I've been trying to work out, and I'm getting back into it now, so I try to go on walks and do all of that good stuff. But yeah, the first trimester is just rough, and you eat whatever makes you feel okay. I don't care what anyone says, just eat what makes you feel okay. And yeah, but those were my symptoms and kind of the fun first trimester stuff. I kind of wanted to talk for a minute on what I'm doing differently this pregnancy and why I think this pregnancy has been working and is still working and the baby's growing. I was on progesterone suppositories, which was not fun at all, but obviously it's so worth it. So I was on those as soon as I got the positive pregnancy test. To the end, to 12 weeks and 6 days is when I stopped it. And sorry, TMI, but you insert them vaginally and you pretty much just leak all day long and discharge, and it's not fun, but it's definitely worth it. I was on progesterone and I'm off of that now, And then I'm also on baby aspirin, and I'll take baby aspirin the whole pregnancy. And I just take one a day. It's super easy. Everything that I've had to do is super easy. But I do feel like that is the reason that the baby is thriving so well and that is growing and everything's normal. And that we've made it this far and hopefully continue to move forward in this pregnancy. As far as being pregnant again and the worry and the stress and all of that good stuff after losing babies before, I had a really, really, really hard time when I very first found out I was pregnant. I was so excited and so happy, and it took me 5 months to get another positive pregnancy test. And so once I got the positive pregnancy test, like in my mind that was all I wanted, and then I got the positive, and as soon as I got the positive, it was like, okay, is this baby gonna stay? Like, just all the worry flooded me as soon as I got that positive pregnancy test. And I really didn't let myself get excited or attached to the baby until I'd say about week 10, which obviously I was excited and loved the baby already. I just really tried to separate myself just because I knew that miscarrying was a definite possibility. And I did have a really hard time with it because I wanted to be happy and excited and feel all those emotions, but I also know all the emotions of losing a baby. And so that was really hard, and lots of tears were shed, especially because I've miscarried both times in between the 7 to 8 week marker. And so until I got past, say, 8 weeks, it was really, really hard, especially weeks 7 to 8. It was filled with anxiety pretty much constantly. But once I got past 8 weeks, I started to be a little more hopeful and feeling a little better. The anxiety and worry was definitely still there. I would say, which obviously I still have some of it, but I would say once we had our ultrasound, we had a really big ultrasound at 13 weeks and measured everything on the baby and just made sure that the baby had all the vital organs and that everything looked normal and everything looked great. I would say after that point I have felt pretty confident. I obviously still have my moments, but yeah, once I got to there, I was pretty confident out of the first trimester. Was just feeling I still feel really good about everything. But yeah, the first trimester was rough, not only on the physical side of things, but on the mental side of things, trying not to let myself get too in my head and too worried about everything. I think the hardest part about having previous miscarriages and being pregnant again is you know that there is nothing in your control, which is so hard for me because I feel like I want to control everything all the time. And so it was just really hard to mentally be like, okay, I'm just gonna have to, this isn't in my hands anymore. This is in the higher power, and whatever's supposed to happen is going to happen. So yeah, it was really rough, but I definitely have found peace, and we found out we're having a baby girl, which is so exciting, and I will add that little clip at the end of this video. But yeah, so right now we are 15 weeks, almost 16 weeks, and I will try to keep doing updates and try to do more frequent updates now that I'm out of the first trimester and we've announced to everybody. But yeah, so everything is going well right now and super exciting. If you have any questions for me on pregnancies after multiple miscarriages or just anything in general, anything you'd like me to vlog about, just anything, just go ahead and leave a comment below. And if you want to give this video a thumbs up, that'd be awesome too. And yeah, so we're having a baby girl and we're 16 weeks on Thursday and we're so excited, and honestly it doesn't feel real, but it's been awesome. So yeah, I'm going to try to do videos more often. I'm going on vacation, so it might be another 2 weeks, but I'm going to work on it because this is something I feel really passionate about. Anyways, thanks so much for watching my video, and I will keep you updated on me and baby girl and how everything is going.
Cameras here.
You have to twist, we both have to.
Hey!
Wait, which I have butterflies. I have legit butterflies.
You hold this with your...
What if a
Should I get closer or far away?
No, I think that's okay.
white? You just don't even know.
Okay, we have to count down from 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Ready? 3,
3,
2, 1.